moments along the way, but I can't really say that I've had one particular highlight. My career, my journey is kind of my highlight. I've taught in 5 different schools, in 5 different communities, and with students from kindergarten to grade 9. So there was lots of learning curves along the way, and it kept those years interesting, and I got to meet lots of wonderful people along the way. So I think that would be my highlight.
Vancouver also that I took with the other staff member who and the principal when we first started teaching. We took grade 6s there, and it was fantastic to watch their expressions and see the world in a big city through their eyes. Some of the students had never been outside of Saskatchewan, and it was just a wonderful experience. We went to Vancouver and Victoria. We did all sorts of fun things there. We stayed in a youth hostel while we were there, and the whole experience was just an eye-opener for me watching those students.
One of my favorite memories is I had a student come to college that was a former student, and she had written an essay on me saying that I was her hero. And that really, when I read it, it just made me cry, because you don't know how much of an effect you have on students when you take time to, I would go into her books. Even though she was at the college, I knew that she loved to read, so she'd always bring them back. So, and I do that with some college students that I know from here that are upgrading, or and that's one of my favorite memories.
Right. My favorite memory from my years of teaching would be the first year that I taught. In that year, the principal from our school and another teacher and I took a grade 6 class of students to Vancouver. We took them by train. We spent a week in Vancouver, Victoria, did a lot of touring. It was really a fantastic time, and all of those students remember it just as well as we do.
is from when I was teaching at a high school in Edmonton, and I had a young man in my class of students who had not done well in math up till grade 10, so they were in the lowest possible level of math that they could be in. And this young man walked by his mother every day on his way to school, passing his mother picking out cans from the garbage because she was homeless. Every morning he came and talked with me, whether or not we had a class. I was his first contact at the school every day. And he came to my math class, not always prepared, not always willing to do work, but we had a real connection. And in the end, that young man actually graduated from grade 12. And I have never been so proud of a student in my whole life as I am of that young man who defied all the odds, and I think I might have had a role to play in it. And that's one of my favorite memories of teaching.